So this video is how to stay motivated. Now I'm just gonna get it right out of the way. Even though I titled the video "How to Stay Motivated," you don't need motivation. It's useless. It's useless. What you need is discipline. Now I titled it motivation because no one's gonna be looking up how to be disciplined. No one wants that. That's yucky. But it is so much more important than having motivation. Motivation comes and goes. It's kind of like it's nice to have it, but it's gonna go away. You can't permanently keep yourself motivated. What you actually need is two things. Firstly, it's discipline, and discipline will lead to habits. So how do you be disciplined? What disciplined is just doing something when you feel like not doing it. You need to brush your teeth. I don't want to do it. I'm comfy in my bed. Well, I have to. So you brush your teeth, and you're using your like discipline muscle to get yourself to do what you need to do regardless of how you feel. Now, a lot of people that are really into art, they're probably working. They have a lot of reasons for why they might sometimes just not feel like doing it. It's a goal they want to get better at. But it's just something like if you work a 9 to 5 job and you get home, you're tired. You don't want to. It's natural. Like, it's natural you're not going to want to sit down and study for an hour or draw for however long. Like, you can't be asked. So, I'm not going to deny that it is hard to do. And, like, when you're tired, you're working, it's going to be a little worse. Like, there's nothing you can really do about that. But what will happen is when you use discipline, so you just force yourself to do it. If you're tired, do it tired. If you're not motivated or not interested in art at the moment, do it anyways. If you are actually passionate about art at one point and you've decided you want to get better at it, you're going to go in and out of wanting to do that. But if you continuously get yourself to do it, it's going to pay off later when the motivation comes back. Now, if you only wait for when motivation comes, it might come very infrequently, which I assume it does if you're looking up a video based on motivation. But what happens if you're someone who draws when they're tired, draws when they're angry and upset, and just doesn't feel like it? Over time, that's gonna build your skills regardless. It might it's still going to be hard to do it. But once you get the motivation, then all of that foundation you've built over that time will pay off. It's very similar to gym. Like, if I went to the gym whenever I felt like it, I'd probably never go. I probably wouldn't be there. But I go every single day that I'm supposed to, because I know in the future I'm going to thank myself the fact that I did that. So discipline is the most important skill to have, and you can practice it. Think about any time you don't want to do something you need. Take that as an opportunity to build your discipline. Every single time you do something that you don't feel like doing, you're controlling what you do rather than letting your emotions control. You're taking away the impulses and how you feel, and it gives you so much more confidence in your ability to do what you say you're going to do. Now, this does sound very hard to do. If you have to use discipline every single time you draw, it sounds like it's very, very difficult, and it doesn't sound like a very enjoyable process majority of the time. But that's where discipline can lead to habits. So if you do something enough, eventually it becomes a habit, and that will take away the need of discipline. See, I've been going to the gym for so long that it doesn't take me any discipline to actually go there. Like, I'm not battling with myself each time to force myself to go. I just don't think much of it. Like, I've gone so many times that the days that I don't go, I freak out. I start like getting all antsy. That's because it's become a habit. And I actually have to do the opposite, where I have to find excuses not to go. it can be very hard if I have an injury, because I have such a strong habit of going that it's better for me to not go, but I have it instilled in my brain that I need to. So if you just use discipline to build up a habit, then you're not going to need to rely on discipline anymore. You're still going to use it. It's still the most important skill to have, but it just will get so much easier once it's a habit. If you'd like to read a book, or even just look up a YouTube summary, Atomic Habits, there'll probably be like a 15-20 minute summary of it you can listen to. I don't know, you can probably listen to it once a day or once and forget about it, but it teaches you certain ways to kind of get around needing to use discipline and just make it easier to build a habit. You put your drawing tools in areas that are super easy to access. I remember when I got a guitar, I wanted to play the guitar, but I didn't want to get it dirty, so I put it in my bag. I would seal it up each time. And that takes like 10 seconds to take it out of there. But it was 10 seconds extra effort upon like having to get myself to do it. Any little barrier that's going to make you just kind of push it off a little bit longer, get rid of it. Throw it in the bin. Put your iPad, stick it to your pillow or something. Stick it to your door. Put it in your car. Put it wherever you need, so that it's in sights, like you see it, you see it, so you're more likely to do it. But yeah, that's kind of just what I wanted to talk about in this video. If you check out that book, you can read the whole book. It's a great book. Or you could just look up a summary. Pretty much the same thing. Or you look up the summary, and if you like it, read the whole book. But the point is that you don't need to be motivated. Motivation is great to have, but you should focus on doing it when you don't feel like it. That's going to build such a useful skill, which you can apply anywhere outside of art, but it will be so useful to have to get you to do it, and it will pay off in the long run. You will thank yourself for when you've put in the hours on the days that you didn't want to, so the days that you do want to, you have the skill to actually make use of that motivation. Because when you're motivated, it's a very good tool to get you to start. It's not a good tool to get you to stay. That motivation can burn out super easily if you're drawing and it's just yucky. It's a bad drawing. The motivation's gonna go away. So if you stick to it when it's hard, when you're not liking the drawing, just stick to it. Not in like a obsessive kind of insane way, but like, it will be hard sometimes, and it's like, if you really want to improve, you're gonna have to push through those and get yourself to do it regardless of how you feel. I'm sure for a lot of you this is very hard to do, like with all of your jobs and everything you've got going on. I empathize a lot with that, but it's just, this is what you have to do. It will be hard, but there's no other way of getting around it. You will need to do it regardless. Anyways, thank you. See ya.